So something that a lot of people know or may know that actually hurts their natural hair is excessive heat. So using excessive heat such as curling irons, flat irons, straightening combs, any type of heat that is too high is something that usually people know that hurts their hair. And this can actually be tricky, sadly, because you may not know what's excessive, So I know some flat irons have temperature gauges on them, and then some don't. So maybe you don't even know what temperature that you're using a heating tool at, which I hate that. I've had a client say, well, they use this certain type of flat iron and it was just a one temperature thing, and she just got heat damage just that one time because it was just too high. It was just too high of heat. Something else that a lot of people may know that hurts their hair is using excessive manipulation. So that means, doing a lot of, just a lot of where you're touching your hair a lot is something that some people may know. So something that people think it does not hurt their hair. Let's get into that category. So some things that people may not even, they're like, no, I'm going to do this because it's not going to damage my hair. Such as twisting your hair. Twisting your hair damages your hair. Some people may say, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Anything really that you're causing your hair to bend is creating damage to your hair. Braiding your hair is causing damage to your hair. Doing pin curling, having your hair down and it rubbing on things, rubbing on your shoulders, rubbing on a jacket, putting on a hat, rubbing on the bed or a pillow, all of that is causing damage. Something that I'm working on is putting the things that put damage on your hair in levels. Because if, let's say, for example, if you're twisting your hair and that may be a low level thing that's causing damage to your hair, if you do that a lot of times, then it's going to cause it. There's a number where your hair is going to break. So maybe you're lightly tugging on your hair and twisting it a little bit every day to where it's going to break on the 50th time, right? Versus something that's going to cause a lot more damage to your hair, maybe if you do it 5 times, if that's the time that it'll break. So just to help you understand whatever I'm going to do, how much damage is this actually causing to my hair, to know how soon is it going to break, because it's going to break, sadly, but it is. So some things that a lot of people don't realize is damaging their hair. We're going to get into that category. So the sun is something that damages your hair a lot. A lot of people don't know it. Some people may say, well, my hair used to be darker and now it's lighter. That's because the sun has changed, has damaged your hair to where it's taken some stuff out of your hair and it's damaging it. Some people may think, I used to think that my clients were coloring their hair when it was just the sun. Somebody who works out in the sun more will have more damage versus somebody who does not work out in the sun. Something else, which is really going to be really crazy, is the wind. The wind damages our hair a lot depending on how our hair is styled. If it's loose and it's got some movement going, it's creating damage to our hair. Something else is the humidity. Whenever it's humid outside with our cuticle opening and closing a lot and we're not protecting our hair, it's causing damage to our hair. Twirling our hair, pulling our hair. Anytime that we touch our hair, we're causing damage to our hair and it is stopping us from growing it longer. Brushing, combing, running your fingers through, like literally anything that you're doing that you're touching your hair. If you're touching it, it's you're taking out the oils, it's causing some type of damage to your hair. And one of the biggest reasons why, or biggest things we don't realize, is detangling incorrectly. So that's why we're doing that today, just because that's something that I can really go really deep into, making sure that you're doing properly. What I want you to know is that things slow down the process for you to retain length. After your hair is damaged, there is no way that you can reverse the damage. Once it's damaged, it's done. But what we do is put products onto our hair. So products will help us temporarily repair, and I use these little quotes because it's not a repair that a lot of people may think. It's more of a repair as in trying to fill in a gap of a missing piece, whatever damage, and it takes a piece from our hair. It's putting that piece back into the hair temporarily.